Hello. I've had situations over the years where I had to drill something out and it was very limited access. And some of those times I said, boy, you know, a dental drill would come in really handy for this. If you look on eBay, the student dentist drills are only about 20 bucks each. This one was $17.20 with free shipping. There's links to everything in the description. This comes in really handy. It actually saved me about a year ago. I had a friend with parking brake that came apart, and the bolt that I had to drill out was right behind the axle. And I would have had to pull the axle to drill it out, and I actually just, with the axle flange right here, I drilled it out fine, and you know, it just really helped me out. I use the Carbide burrs. So you get packs. They're $1 a piece. You get them in packs of 10. They're delivered to your door, free shipping. And they just insert right in there, and you're ready to go. So the other thing is I got the hose that goes with it. There's 4 holes in here. You can inject cutting fluid if you want. They use it to inject water. When the air comes out, actually after it spins the turbine, which I'll show you at the end of this video, the turbine, the air ejects straight down and really keeps the chips clear in that hole. So anyway, this hose just goes right on there. And then at the other end, there's 4 hoses. Like I said, if you wanted to, you could try to inject cutting fluid, but I've never needed it. Carbide burr spinning at 400,000 RPM cuts pretty darn good on its own, which I'll show you in a minute. And then what I do is I just power it through a cheapy $2-3 blowgun from Harbor Freight with a little regulator that I keep set to about 30 psi. So in it, I just use regular Marvel air tool oil. They have a spec for special oil here because it's going in people's mouths, but it's just little ball bearings in there which you pull it apart and see. And air tool oil seems to be working for me with the limited time that I do use it. Okay, let's start using it. Let's get ready. That's one of them sounds everybody loves. So this is good. Actually, I probably should have got a much smaller bolt. I'm not really pushing that hard. I'm just using that Carbide. And the other thing is this isn't mechanical. This is just a little air wheel in there. So it'll bind quickly. And the other thing is it doesn't really hurt your skin. And it'll put a little pock in there, but that's about it. So you don't push real hard on this. You just work your way. And And the nice thing about this on small bolts is you can really massage what you're doing there. I think you could see that did get in there some. I wasn't going to sit here and drill the whole thing. I probably should have got a chair if I planned on doing that. But that got in there in a couple minutes pretty well. Let me get a tap. I can go right down the center of that tap. Place this corner there. And again, this is very light pressure. Because if you put any pressure at all, you'll stall the bit. So anyway, if you have really small stuff that you want to get out, or say if you have something to get out that you just can't get on, this will get you in that tight situation. If I can find it, I have a picture of somebody's brakes that I did with it. One of the bolts for the parking brake was impossible to get to, and I would have had to pull the axle out. I spent about 5 minutes with this and just went right through it. Now let me go back to that bolt again, because the pressure on this was turned. It wasn't up to 30. Oh, I was just going to show that is in there. That did go in. I got it down to the base of the head. Okay, this is the part where I take this dental drill apart to show you what's inside here. First thing I was going to do is remove the bit. You have to push this button to remove the bit, and actually you have to hold it in to engage the bit too, or else it won't slide in. So then they give you this little wrench here that engages in these two slots here. You just put it in there, and it's just like a thumb screw. The button comes off the back. And then the guts just come out of it, and all it is a little turbine wheel. That's all it is. It's just like the little water wheel at the old the foundries. They used to have the water wheel coming in. There's a good one up in Hopewell, Pennsylvania that runs. And this thing spins at hundreds of thousands of RPM. So these bearings go. So usually on the expensive, like $400 hand pieces, they'll replace this. I don't know how much these are. This whole thing's 18 bucks. I bet you this part would cost more than just replacing this. And this is one of them things I do reach for, but so infrequently. I'm sure these bearings are going to last me a while. There you go. It's ready to go again. I pulled that apart occasionally just to clean the gum out, because it seems like crud comes through the lines and occasionally collects around here, and you'll see it coming out around here sometimes. Not a lot, just this, this black stuff that you see occasionally. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.